Hello, I saw somebody said snow. Somebody said snow. Oh no. Lee Kendall, it's already 6 inches of snow, and where you are, it's winter. We have beautiful trees right now. Anyway, do not go quickly into winter. Welcome, Chatterboxes. Good to see you all here. Always a pleasure. Always a pleasure. I just yawned. Got it out of the way. You think that's going to be the last one? You're wrong. But let's get this started, shall we? Yes, I've got some mail call. We've got cards to talk about. And then we have that crazy, fast-paced game show, card detective game show, Whodunit, at the end of the show. And I've got a good one tonight. Who knows? Boy, last week wasn't very long. You guys were good. Anyway, I am Mary Gunn of Mary Gunn Fun, your intrepid host of Craft Roulette and In Review. This In Review is part 2 of Craft Roulette, featuring you, our card contributors. And Craft Roulette is the ultimate paper crafting card making game show challenge. And we are live almost every week. But we always have a seat for you. Always, always, always. So we're glad to have you. Front row, back row, in between, talk during this show. I don't mind. Just have a good time. We're just not going to take anything too seriously. Nope. Except cuteness. We take cuteness very, very seriously. 3 acts of the show. We have mail call. We have card slideshow, where we talk about some of the cards that we have received in the showcase. And then we have the Whodunit game show. Here it goes. Oh, it's early. Oh, it's early tonight. And that's the 4th act. We yawn. So, anyway, warm-up time. Is it time for the warm-up? Patty Back's ready for the warm-up. I've got 2 ready. Well, actually, one's not a joke. Not at all. Did you hear about the 5 ants that moved into the building next door to Big Bird's house on Sesame Street? 5 ants moved into the building right next door to Big Bird on Sesame Street. And it got Mr. Big Bird pretty puzzled. But then another 5 ants moved in. Big Bird just wondered and wondered and wondered. And so then he just went up to them because he saw them all outside playing on the equipment and things. And he said, "What are you guys? First there was 5 ants, then there were 5 ants. Are you the 10 ants?" That was way too much. Thank you, Luann, for giving me the bones of that, and then I filled it out a little bit. I don't know. I wasn't too prepared. 10 ants. 10 ants. 10 ants. But I've got another one. From the exceptionally bad dad joke that Amanda Stevens gave me. We are getting a lot. We still have plenty more. You know what the loudest pet you can get is? The loudest pet. This is probably one of those Guinness Book of Records things. The loudest pet you can get is a trumpet. All right. Bum. Yeah. All right, that's the worst of the show, I hope. Oh my gosh, I hope it's the worst. So hopefully we will move on and do just fine. We do have some wonderful spin sponsors to thank. Their last, they will be giving away gift certificates, etc. this week for the last time. A Colorful Life Design. Artful Angel, and Karis will be here with us, the founder and owner of that Artful Angel. Yes. Stamp Anything. Happy birthday again, Annie, I hope you had a great weekend at your retreat for your birthday. What a great idea. And your Paper Insider. Alina, thank you for working with us on this again. It's been great. I do have some bone folders to put in goodie bags. So that's an exciting thing too. All from your Paper Insider. We do want to thank them for being such great sponsors this month. Man, I batched the giveaways all on Monday. And I send them right over to them, and they get them out right away. It's really good. I really appreciate working with people that are really good. Catherine Spooler is our official ink ink of the show. Our official ink sponsor of the show is Catherine Pooler, to answer your question. I do want to say, though, let me get down to paper, because, well, we all know we love Glassboard Studios because they have they gave us this beautiful board, Glassboard, and gave a bunch of them away to other people too. So, our friend Desiree Coomerly, who has been on the show many times, several times, she has made some of her own stamps. And I said, hey, Desiree, what do you think it'd be okay if I gave some of yours away in November? And she said, yeah, that'd be great. And I'll even send you a set. So this is from Desiree Coomerly, and she will be a spin sponsor in November. And I don't have all my spin sponsors quite yet, so I can't really tell you too many. I know this calls for Confetti will be joining us. And Desiree, this was a card made with one of her stamps. This is the orientation. Isn't that cool? So I will be giving one of these stamps away each week. There's a really cool one with flowers, a birthday stamp, hello, the moment, the little things, enjoy, happy birthday. And then here is they're like Zentangle type things, which is a whole art style. I'm not really sure what they call it, but she also has this one, just a note, happy everything, thoughts and prayers, thinking of you. Wouldn't that be pretty? And think of if you put this in the middle of an 8.5 by 11 and then cut it into sections, you'd have 4 little cards fronts. That would be so pretty. And there's the one that she sent me, just breathe and celebrate, it's your day. Happy birthday. I really like these fonts. Let's celebrate happy everything. You could almost make a maze out of that, right? How do you get to the middle? I don't know. And then here is a really pretty Christmas one. Merry and bright, Merry Christmas, tangled joy, believe in the magic, Christmas hugs, that's nice. Wishing you a tangled Christmas, and it's an ornament. And lots of fun ways to shadow and shade and color. These will be great for kicking yourself or taking with you. She also includes a pencil, some graphite, and a little paper stump. So you can do some blending, which is a fun thing to do. So I look forward to giving those away next month. Thank you, Desiree, from Include a Tangle. Not Include a Tangle, Include a Thank You. You can find her on Include a Thank You. And I look forward to giving those things away. Thank you so very, very much. While you're not seeing my face, let's just go on to the slideshow. Or the yawn show, whichever happens first. Yes, aren't those cool? They really are. And just think how you can, I don't know, if you can kind of bunch them up and make them even like one big page or a border, like those flowers, to do a whole border on a scrapbook page and different things. I think, Cat Errant, that she may be in the spin sponsor. I'm not sure if I put her in the spin sponsor group yet. Anyway, we will, because she's going to be in November. So we thank you. Thank you for your enthusiasm. Really appreciate that. So we have 322 cards in, 2 videos, and 2 bonus cards already. We had a fun show on Friday night with Nikki Hart's cards. Nikki Baxley, wasn't she lovely? She was just lovely. She was the most earnest person. She is seriously a good card maker and really thinks it through, really processes it very strongly. I really liked her and appreciated her being on the show. These are randomized. They're obviously not going to show 322 cards. No. Oh, there's that old Mary Gunn. She's a troublemaker. This was her card. Our project was a dude's card, which was really fun how you guys took off with that. Colors were library colors, and we'll see all sorts of areas of library. The curveball was large flowers with dudes, but not a single person that I have seen was vexed by that, and you had stitches. So it was kind of that moment when we got all four and we went, got me. I don't know how we're going to mash those up, but we always do, don't we? No, it's because we have such well-kissed brains. That was my card. It does have, oh, here, you can see, oh, no, you can't. It does have a little book inside with some Your Paper Insider papers that are just so pretty. I was only going to use those on a card that I was keeping because they're so pretty. So let's see what else we have here. Gail Otto from Victoria, Australia. You know, Gail, I thought you were on the West Coast. I told somebody you were. I guess I didn't know. Your card for a dude in the library colors. She even has it looking like books. Her large, oh yeah, your large flower was where you put your sentiment. That was a good way to use that. And binding stitches on the book spine at the right edge. Those are so pretty. They look like they're real book images, aren't they? Those are really pretty. I love the golds on those. Don't they feel like classics? Yes. Tolstoy. My little mouse is named Tolstoy. Warren Cheese. So, yeah, he does all the good stuff. But that was really pretty, Gail. I like that you use that bright, light, just sentiment or flower for your sentiment. Really makes it stand out. It's very special. Yep. I think, Gail Otto for sending that in. I really had you on the West Coast. Donna Mae Lander, who is in Clanton, Georgia right now at May's function. She gave a Vinny. I saw that she gave a Vinny to the event down there. That was fun. She has a picture of herself with Vinny on our Facebook group. If you are not a part of our Facebook group, you are welcome to join it. It is a private group. All you have to do is answer the questions completely, honestly, and wonderfully, and then you will be automatically let in. If you don't, you don't. It's fine. But anyway, I'm glad you're having a good time, Donna Mae. I hope you have a great time down there. Kiss May's brain for me. Plant one right on that big old sweet dog of hers. She's from Otto, North Carolina, and her little gnome was a dude. I think it's so cute. Her library Christmas decor, because there's library sections of Christmas. So smart. Large flower in the wagon. And in the background. Way to double dip. And gold stitching along the bottom. That's very fancy, the way all your colors, and there's so much activity. But the way you have those nestled, or all the little frames nestled, it really adds a lot more movement to it, doesn't it? Hello. You have a little face in the O on hello? A little happy face? That's so sweet. I love it. That is adorable. Well, that is a good-looking gnome, Donna Mae, and I hope you find all the gnome of happiness while you're at the event. Well done. Thank you so much. Diona, there's several cactus that came along in this particular gallery. It's really good. If you don't know where the gallery is, by the way, it is over on craftroulette.live. There's a lot going on over there, especially for the patrons, so it's really fun. Your dad grew cactus in his high school science classroom, so that's what made you think of him. Seemed like a dude thing, huh? I think so too. Library colors of green, yellow, and brown. Very appropriate. The cacti have large flowers. They do, and they're so pretty and delicate. They're just the opposite of a cactus. They're usually very large and very delicate. I love a good desert that's blooming. It's very pretty. The front panel was cut out with a stitched die. I saw quite a few of those, and that was a really good idea. That was really good idea. Really an easy way to do it, but very, very smart. How many of you guys have stitched dies that you use like for frames and things? They seem to be a really good product if you're in the market for frame or dies. It always just seems like it adds just a little something to that edge. And then I like how she did the a little bit of tan ink blending, I believe, on the edge too, where the stitches are. You love yours. You have some. You have some, yeah, lots of different sizes, shapes, or do you just have the rectangles? You have a bunch. Very good. Well, Yona, thank you so much. Oh, Vicky Ruda. Vicky Ruda has been on the show with her husband, Adrian. They're such a cute pair. They have a new kitty, Maggie. She's adorable. She's black and white, full of fluff. Anyway, she has her Santa dude that could be a card with a Santa dude that could be for a dude. Double dipping Vicky. Like it. Look, she's got his little shirt has flowers on it. I don't know how she did that. Is it like that? I guess it's just like that. And she used vintage style library. She has so many little details in this little card. I don't want to miss any. Large flower, a palm tree can produce flowers. Yeah, I suppose it can. It makes fruit. And stitched edge around the border. Another one of those, the stitched edge around the border. Okay, so let's look at some of these details because they deserve some recognition. For one thing, that stitched border, I think, has the little swoopy in it. It looks like one piece. So it just has a cutout, not the whole panel, but the cutout. That's a cool thing. She's got that look at that little surfboard is tucked back behind the die cut. Makes it look like it really is in the distance. She's got I've seen palm trees with Christmas lights wrapped around them. It's very funny for a Midwesterner to see, but I liked it. Her little snowmen are made out of sand. Did you notice that? They're tan. Sandmen. That's right, Pamela. They are made out of sand. I think that is just so cute. Looks like that has another set of cuts too, doesn't it, in the front? So you've got the big swoop in back, and then you've got little cut swoops in front. Have a relaxing Christmas. What a sweet wish. I'm all for it. I gave up hectic Christmas some years back, and I don't miss hectic Christmas. Don't miss it at all. Sandcastle's got Christmas lights. The sandcastle has Christmas lights. And don't forget the little spotted background. It's all there. She does it all. That's adorable. Well done, Vicky. Her well-kissed mind is working. Original Londoner sent in this beauty from Ohio. This is her 46th card. Okay, shall we? Yeah. I'm sorry. I didn't warn you. Yep. I apologize, but I do this every week, so my body's just trained. I have good training. A floral sympathy card is appropriate for a dude. I don't know how she found that flower or what that's really how that was, if it's a stamp or a graphic card. I'm not sure. Black and white, like printed pages with gold for gilt edgings. So I like how she added the gold. Isn't it? Oh, thank you. This is my normal yawn time. You yawned with me. Thank you, Mary. It is so pretty. It makes it so... One thing I really like about this card is the gold is not... It just feels like it's just worn. It doesn't feel like it's formal at all. It just feels like it is part of the wear and tear of the card. Like maybe it used to have gold all the way around, or it was gold covered and somebody scratched it all off, found that beautiful card or that beautiful flower. I don't know what it is, but I love the texture in the gold, and it's just so pretty. It makes it so very, very special. And then her little sentiment with the deepest sympathy in gold also is very lovely. We all gotta send them, right? Those are good cards to send. They're always hard to think about, but they mean a lot when you get them. Well done, Original OL. Alyssa Howard, how's the wrist? She has a broken wrist. So, this is your number 32. It's football season. Go Chiefs. Yeah, it's football season. Travis and Kelsey. Hello. Or they're the same person. Travis and Taylor. I follow this so well. Travis and Taylor. You know about them? Taylor Swift and one of our players on the Chiefs. My daughter says it's true love. We'll see. Anyway, it's football season, so she made a football card. It's definitely Whoa Dude. It's right there in black and white. Green, yellow, brown, black, and white. The large flower broken by the football. It was broken by the football. That's pretty fun just to have those on there like that. The football has stitches. What a clever way to pull that in. Well done. I like that you pulled in that stitches from the football. It broke the flower, or broke by the football. How does anybody ever get on a football field? I would just crumple. I'd be so scared and just don't hit me. Wait, that's a cool card. Very cool. Ellen Day from Texas. Well, you hit your major milestone, girl. Well done. We will be celebrating you on Friday, I'm glad to say. You've got a little dude right there on the front. He looks like kind of a nerdy dude. I like him. He built a library from a plant section. Oh, did you? I don't remember. Oh, there's a card that has like Craft Roulette books. It is so cute. And then I have a large flower embossed in the background. That's what Nikki did. I thought that was such a good idea to emboss, or she didn't emboss it, but she did a die cut of a large flower and then put Santa Claus on the front. Such a great idea. And you did the faux stitching all the way around. I like faux stitching. Somebody was talking about, you know, that you have these little templates for knowing where to put things, stitches. But in the olden days, when I was young, we used to get these plastic canvases for needlepoint, and we would use those. We'd put those on and then mark or poke the holes in. It works really well, and that would be how we'd really stitched. So anyway, that's really cute. I like all the texture. And I like that little dude up on the shelf like that with the books. Hey there. Hey there. Very, very cute. Like it. Doug Connolly has sent in 22. Are you kidding me? I would have thought maybe 5. How does time go? Oh my goodness, when you're just having fun with cards. You're fishing is your dude. Your little dude is fishing right there, and he's got the book. Well, you got book library colors that they're totally appropriate. He's on the deck or the pier there. You are the catch of the day. He's got tulips for his large flowers, and they're in the foreground, so they look bigger. And he stitched around the edge. Nice job, Doug. I like your sponged grass there too, and with some little stamps of or die cuts of grass clumps too. That's kind of how it really is around some of those lakes. There's kind of like nothing grass, and then all of a sudden big chunks just flying out of the ground. Very fun. Very cute. I think that is a happy little dude too. Yeah. Allison Collins has sent in 15, and look at this pretty little card. I like the cleanness of it. She's got, to make a long story short, I miss you. Oh, that's so sweet. That's a sweet little sentiment. The little dude is reading a book on this card. You can see where her colors are. They're pretty easy. And library. Okay, so library colors. They could be anything, right? But the thing about, you can get a feel of where you might see some of those colors in a library. Like this would be, you could find these colors in a cooking section or a gardening section, but you probably wouldn't find it in poetry. Maybe you would, but maybe not. You know, just different things. Classics maybe might be a little too bright. The old encyclopedias and stuff like that, the old reference books probably are a little darker and a little more refined, but this looks like a happy little section of the library. Tone on tone large flower pattern for the background. That was such a great idea. And your sentiment has a stitched border. Well, you got them all in there. That's a really good job. I love that whiteness, and with the craft background or the frame around it, and then you brought that little frame color across the bottom too, which gives him a place to lie down and just enjoy. I bet he's reading something good too. Cordelia, do you go to your local library? I do not anymore. I used to. I don't go to the one here. It's big. I should. I used to go when it was little. And then they made it big and I don't like it anymore. But I should go visit. Suzanne H. from Pennsylvania has sent in 16 cards. That looks like a Pennsylvania barn, kind of. Maybe not, but that's what I think it might look like. So where's your little gnome? Oh, your little dudes are the little gnomes, and they're in the back of the truck. There's one with a poinsettia with gnomes on the little bracts of the poinsettia. I tell you, you were sticking little dudes all over the place. Here, red, blue, green, and beige. You've got a little wood turning too. I bet those are kind of like the ones I got for fall at Hobby Lobby. They're already painted and everything. They're pretty nice. Large flowers on pattern paper. I see your large flowers. And your stitches, tag, ribbon, stitch border on the frame die. Oh, look, yeah, zigzag. We do a lot of straight stitches. We don't do a lot of zigzag stitches. But I like those little ziggy-zaggies. And look, I think I even have some stamps that have zigzag stitches, and they have some irregular stitches, and then they have some straight stitches. We got a few, I believe, that were actually thread. It's your brains, man. Real thread. It was good. It's cute. I like it. I like it very much. It's real sweet. One more, then we'll get to our game. Donna T. from Missouri. I know where that is. Donna T., have you ever heard the Missouri state song? I'm sticking with my Kansas state song. But anyway, it's a cute little song. It just surprised me when I listened to it the other day. It's Missouri Waltz, and it's probably kind of cute, but I don't know. It's weird. So it just didn't sit with me like Home on the Range, which was. Do you know your state songs? Are we? I don't know about everybody's state songs, but I just felt curious the other day. I wonder what Missouri's is, and I found out, and I wanted that moment back when I didn't know. Dude's ugly sweater. Oh, that's a pretty clever way to put that. You spent a lot of time in the sea life section, so you made it blue. I love that description of that. That's very smart. And you've got a top right, you've got your flower right up there. Did you cut that, or is that a die cut? Wondering. I don't know. I kind of think you may have cut that like a fancy origami thing. Origami stitch cutty thing. Your sweater is stitched and flowers has stitched petals. Yeah. That's pretty paper on the background. I don't know how you did that. Did you use some kind of glittery paste with a stencil maybe? It's fancy schmancy. Your Home on the Range too? Yes. Carry me back to old Virginia. That's a good one. Georgia on my mind. Arkansas state song. I can't remember. Must be a good one. Tennessee is Rocky Top. Is that right? I've heard that so many times. Well, that's good. I'm glad. Yeah. No, I wonder. I don't know. Do they ever change them? I wonder how you get your state song changed. I bet it's hard. The Missouri Waltz has only been the Missouri state song since 1949, so it hasn't even been 100 years. I still have a chance. My new cause. Anyway, those were really good. Great cards, great gallery. You did it again. You really did. You are always surprising me with the way you take those parameters and figure them out. By the way, we do have if you like this kind of format where we talk about the cards and we don't really teach here, but you kind of learn things sometimes. And you can, when you slow down and look at these cards, you can get so many ideas as, I don't remember, I think it may have been Steffi saying the encyclopedia of craft roulette techniques would be so big we can't ever write it. But at the same time, if you like to slow down and talk about the cards, we do have a new show on our Patreon blog, or our Patreon site, on craftroulette.live, and it's fun. We've had 2. The next one will be recorded on Thursday, so it should be out Thursday evening. We take the gallery like we just did, and we go through some of the patron cards. I think we got through about 25 in an hour, and so we talk about the different cards from the patrons on our Patreon blog or site, and with a patron, because we bring on a patron guest. I'm not going to tell you who's coming up, but we've had Carmen Broxma, who makes process videos, and we had Ellen Card Monkey Jarvis, and it's been fun to hear all of their input and their ideas. It's a great show, and I'm really enjoying it. It's open for all patrons at all levels. We also have Mr. Producer has been working really hard on the site, moving things from the Patreon blog, which can get a little clunky, to our patron section on our website. And there's a video library there, so you can find past videos much more easily. Yesterday he opened up voting for all patrons, and there's a surprise coming on Friday. He also opened up today the place to ask questions for our guests from patrons, and even a parameter ranking system, which will be fun to discuss. I'm really looking forward to it. So anyway, there's a lot going on. There's so much going on. Because I forgot something. I forgot mail call over on our Patreon blog. I kept going, why are we so early? Let's go down to paper. Let me show you something. That's so funny. I knew I'd gotten through that way too fast. I got a card from my buddy Aline, this vicious looking kitty cat. Have a perfect Halloween. You're one crazy cat. And look at all those layers of this kitty. How'd she get that many cats? That's a mean-looking cat. Boy, Kerwin has had some adventures lately. The other morning, my husband couldn't find him in the morning. I love this fold. It's fun. But my husband couldn't find Kerwin, the kitty cat. And so he went to the garage one more time and said, I'm going to look one more time. Maybe he's in there, because sometimes he spends the night in there. And he heard meow. And he looked, and Kerwin had spent the night in my car. There was like 3 inches open on the window, and he had gotten in there, but he couldn't figure out how to get out. So he's been saved, and he's safe and sound. Then the other night, down the street, and went down, and there he was. And some orange cat had him by the neck. So Kerwin is kind of self-grounding himself. That is good, because we don't want him to get hurt, because we love him so much. But this is it's shiny, it's smooth and silky. She's got 3 little layers of kitty cats perfectly cut out, Aline. Did you do that, Dyke? I have to ask how she did that. But don't you like the paper combinations? And the kitty. I don't think she had any confetti in there. She loves Halloween. It's always fun. And then look at this. This looks like springtime. Isn't it pretty? This is from Terry Todd. Where do you live? Oh, Texas. I've been there. I've been to your town. This is a cute. Look at that little rainbow. What a cute way to make that little paper pop there. It's just such a cute little detail. And then you've got your little flowers. Your little flowers are, this one's flat on the card, but then the outside 2 are popped up a little bit. Okay, and so here, this one helps me go, well, maybe I shouldn't always do black sentiments, because look how pretty this looks. A real pretty teal. Friend, I definitely pick you. That's cute. I like these little things all scattered, too. That's a nice touch. Really cute card, Miss Terry. Thank you so much. Oh yeah, she got a bonus because it was the week after, or sometime after the World Card Making Day, and she won a Krog, which I sent to her, but then I thought she also won a goodie bag, and I sent that to her too. So she got a nice little bonus. Then here comes the big one. I got this big old box. My goodness. Look at this big old box of goodies. This is from Lorraine Bilios, I believe is what it is. Look at that pretty card. I really appreciate your candidness here, Lorraine. She was talking about how she has too much stuff. Isn't that pretty? Soft, too. It's another more silky paper. It's not like regular cardstock. It's silky. Those are, Carmen sent me some of those little butterflies. I love them. Such pretty pinks. Anyway, I liked her little letter. She was saying that she needed to get rid of some things because she had so much. Her friends don't craft, so she can't give them to them. Her daughter has as much stuff as she has. And then she said, in all honesty, she needs to get rid of some stuff because she wants to get some new stuff. I appreciate that. Let's just put it out on the table. She sent some little mailing packets. That's very thoughtful. And some scissors and so many stamps. Look at that one. That's big. Oh, it's got dies on the back too. From scrapbook.com. I don't even know. There's a little, ooh, that's pretty. From Gina K. She's got some papers in here. Got more stamps. Pretty stamps too. Oh, sunflowers. Ooh, great big flowers. I think you like flowers, Lorraine. We've got some embossing folders. Really super nice products. These will be going in goodie bags. I did send out goodie bags today, by the way. Look at that one. Leopard. Ooh, sea stuff. And some Stampin' Up stuff. I think that's Stampin' Up stuff, which is always fun. And some little doolollies. A bunch more doolollies. Some from our friends at Trinity, I believe. Maybe. And isn't this fun? Embossing powder and some ribbon. Chalkboard embossing powder. We do still have blackboard on the wheel. I may have to get that one out in somebody's goodie bag sooner than later. Simon Hurley stamp pads, some more embossing folders. My goodness, girl. My goodness. Brutus Monroe simple sentiments, inserts, and some cards and envelopes. Bases and envelopes. Wow. That's a whole heck of a lot of stuff, isn't it? That is so much stuff. That is a treasure box, Christina. I hope I don't fall over when I walk out. I don't always look down. That was a ton, and your card was so beautiful and so pretty. Thank you. That's over the top. What can we do? I don't know. It's just too much. We do have a lot of stuff right now, so if you do have another outlet, you're welcome to use that or hold on to it and for another time, because that little corner's pretty full over there. I just don't send. I send out really big goodie bags, but we don't usually have that many to send out. So anyway, are you ready? You know what time it is. It's not time to yawn. It's time for the card detective game show, Whodunit. Well, here's the clue. I done it every time. It's always me who done it. But what you get to do is figure out who I'm casing. Whoa. So let me just read you these instructions. Shall we? You want to be, the object of the game is to be the first card detective to correctly solve the mystery of who done it and provide the clue that broke the case wide open. The details are, I will be making a card based on the card. Oh my gosh. Oh, there's something about not breathing. A card based on a card from the most recent episode's gallery. My project will be inspired by a selected card, but it will not be a perfect copy. There will be clues in my project, but it won't be as easy as finding one match because they could be quite... You know who might show up. Yeah. You must be present during the live stream to participate, and you need to have the correct gallery on craftroulette.live open to look at for clues. Just like Mr. Producer put their gallery, and he's got the link right there for you. To solve the mystery, type at Craft Roulette in the chat, followed by the name of the crafter you believe inspired my card and the clue. There she is. And the clue that you found. Patty Beck is giving you the example of at Craft Roulette by Mary Gunn with the mouse book. That's a good description, Patty Beck. Thank you. If you are the first to solve the case correctly with all those three things at Craft Roulette, the person I'm casing, and the clue, you will win an original giveaway, a Krog, yes. Maybe you'll get one of those little things as an itty-bitty gift. Maybe I'm going to... Oh, gosh, we have so many gifts. Anyway, you're going to want to get that, and you just contact me on the contact form on craftroulette.live after the show. Are we ready? Remember, mine won't be an exact copy. I have lots of card to show. Yes, here we go. I hope you like it. By the way, I decided I had a little scrapbook here, and I've never used it. I thought it was so cute. I thought I might start a little Craft Roulette decoy duck scrapbook. So here he is from some episode in a TV set. There he is as McCoy Duck. Here he is as McCool Duck. I can't remember what his name was. And tonight, I made, based on the parameters that I will be making tonight's card with, Alistair Duck with Quacksterpiece Theatre. See, he's got a little leather patch on his wing. Okay, here we go. There we go. Are we ready? Let me get. It was a real joy to go through the gallery and pick a card today, today for tonight. So, let's see what we've got. Start with this. My card will have the parameters of episode 186. Joke. That's a clue. It's not really a clue. It's a lame clue. It's just a fact. But clues are facts. I think I'll make this. Does that look like a football helmet? It's supposed to. Got a 15 in here. 15,287. Are your guesses coming? Are you already guessing? The slow mode is on. When you do make a guess, it takes you have to sit out for a minute. You can make multiple guesses, however. So if you think you know it, shy. That. During this process, there may be some decoy ducks, too. You just never know for sure what's real and what's... What's that you say? Good luck? Thank you. This hat looks like the man, Curious George's hat guy. The man with the yellow hat. So I thought I'd better make it yellow. Remember that? He was such a naughty monkey. I didn't like reading it to my children. He was too naughty. Didn't want to encourage that. Bad monkey. But you know, it was in an unnatural state. I don't know. I thought we'd just try some hats on here. Not sure which hat to use. Your kinders like, yeah. They like him being naughty. Those little kids. I just didn't like him that much. I think I liked him better when I was a kid, more than when I was an adult. Less tolerant. But you know, the man with the yellow hat was kind of slow. I think so. He just didn't catch on very well. Have you stumped this week? Is Norma here? She got it so fast last week. Well, you guys are on the case, that's for sure. Grandma Gay's got her pom-poms pumping. I'm going to have to get a little more candy for next week's Halloween basket or bowl. I think we ate a little too much. Anybody ever have that problem? Eat too much of the Halloween candy? Cindy Elkins got me started. She sent me some little fruit candy because it had smiles on it, and they tasted so good. I got some. I see lots of guesses. My goodness. Okay, let's see. Wonder. Ooh, I didn't think that one through. That little mouthpiece is not going to work. I'm going to have to cut that out. So I didn't think that one through at all. I'm going to have a silly looking helmet without that mouthpiece. We'll just do a test here. I just drew these this afternoon, so I didn't really test them. So are you guys going chocolate? Oh, don't tell me though if you're guessing, because I don't want to ruin your guessing work. But if you're not guessing, do you do chocolate candy for treats? Right on his head. Ooh, it's a tight fit. I don't think that one's going to fit him. He can't see out. I thought this one might be a little big. I think the yellow hat might be the best. I might have to make a mojito for his friend, a little monkey. Might look very dapper with a top hat. Very dapper indeed. There's that music. Okay, how's he looking at top hat? It's a little big for him. That might be better for... No, it's too small for the big duck. Try Santa. there's some Santas in the gallery. Would that be the answer to your questions? Is it Santa duck? Are there any ducks in the gallery? Are there? Or are there? I got a feeling this is the winner. Yep, that fits him nicely. Okie doke. We'll give him a Santa hat. Well-kissed brain. There we go. Made my own template somewhere. I think. Get a template. So here's my piece of paper. Looks like I got some green. Let's see, how did this go? How did this go? Oh yes, it went like this, didn't it? Nope. Nope. I don't know. That doesn't help me. So does it go like this? Heaven help us. Not necessarily. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll just punt, because that's what I do best. Bring in the punting special teams. That's what I want, but that's not what I got. The other side. I don't want that again. Okay, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. I may be getting the same thing. I bet I am. I am. Sam, I am. I got the same thing. So I wanted this part, not this part. Just a second. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. Okay, so I'll do whole piece and oh, this works better. Okay, so if I want this part, I'm going to have both pieces. So we'll just do this. Always works in rehearsal. That's what I want right there. Whew. Why was that so darn hard? Oh. Not my beautiful stone blue. Stone blue just sounds cold, doesn't it? Oops. Isn't that funny? It's just that, like, that right brain, left brain just doesn't want to work together at all. Well, they don't, but I mean, they do, but they don't. Who's gonna win out? Oh, somebody has figured it out. All right. Well, very nicely done. Let me, just a few more little things here. Then we will reveal the winner. Because somebody figured me out and broke the case. Whew. Not a very good thief. Here's my big flowers. These are flowers from our spin sponsor, A Colorful Design. They have some gorgeous stencils. The thing on these kind of stencils, when they have all these kind of loose things, you just don't want to go too hard against them because they can kind of fold up. So think which direction you're going. Look how pretty. That's so pretty, isn't it, Decoy? Okay. Right. Well, not only that, there's more to be seen. Let's do a reveal. Who did I case tonight? Do you guys think you know? Ah, Michelle Novella sent in this beautiful card, and this is how I cased it. I did it with the ducks. Decoy came to my rescue. Decoy was the 3 pots. Who won? Oh, Lisa won. Good. Beachcomber Noni, congratulations. I'm glad that you did that. I don't wonder, we'll have to find out what your clue was that you gave it away. But let me get my notes out here. I thought it was such a cute card. Hers is a whole lot prettier than mine, but I still like it. I still like my ducks. She had a cowboy hat to make it masculine, so I went ahead and added masculine hats, including antlers. I figured I did the Gaston moment there. No one has a hat quite as manly as Gaston, and so I added that. I was going to throw you, this was a decoy, the cute card that had the big green tie, but we didn't even get to that. So she had the cowboy hat. I had other hats. She had Howdy at the top, and I didn't have enough room because I had these wonderful big hats, and so I just wrote Quack at the bottom. I think she used dice for the Howdy, but Quack just worked better for me to just use stamps. So I did stamps, and she also had a nice little shadow on that, and so I took a pen and just did downstroke with a gray to give it a little bit of shadowing, trying to make it a little bit like hers. She used brown, blue, green, and kind of had an ombre feel going on. I used green, blue, and of course orange for the beaks. So I added a few extra colors. She had that ombre thing, and I tried to do the ombre thing with the water. I would have done it there, but I didn't want to. So there. She had the 3 cactus pots. I had 3 waves or 3 dips in the water where my 3 ducks went, which were white, like her white pots. She didn't do a stencil background. I put my flowers in the stencil background, which a lot of people did, and I thought was a good idea. She did stitching on all 3 layers. I just did faux stitching on one. I didn't even mat it. So that was my card. She had that little hide there, and I just put a heart there, trying to make it look a little bit like hers. So that was my card. Did it work? Did that make sense? I never know for sure, but we do want to say thank you for playing, and thank you for joining us tonight. Thank you, patrons, for joining us and supporting us and letting us send some fun all over the world. Maybe someday even Antarctica. So then we'll have penguins on the cards. But we do thank you so much. You're just a very, very special group. And one of the things that I am enjoying with just this new additions is meeting more people too. And it's helping me slow down and know whose cards are being sent in by what patrons, because we just do the patron cards on the patron show. And spending some time with a patron, and you guys have said that too, that you really like getting to know some of the patrons as a guest too. It's fun. It's just fun over there. And it's a way that you can say, hey, Craft Roulette, hey, in review, I really enjoy your show. Thank you for being here every week. I know you guys have expenses, and we want to keep you on the air. So that's what patrons are all about, keeping us on the air. Plus, we give you a bunch of extra stuff. You guys Kiss your brains. Appreciate you. 100%. 100%. I guess I don't have to do anything else. We'll see you next Friday. Who's coming on? Oh, Karis Young from Artful Angel. She's a lot of fun. She's a silly girl. I'm looking forward to having her on for episode 187. We're getting close to 200. Patty Beck, you're not far behind, are you? So we look forward to that. I won't be here next Tuesday, so go hang out with a friend. The show won't be on next week, so that's just how it is. There's other things going on. I can't be here. So tonight, there, you're on it, Paula Rice. Big kisses to the brain. Cindy Elkins giving her brain a kiss. Let's do it. Thank you guys so much for being here and spending the evening with me, yawning and crafting. We appreciate you a ton. We'll see you soon Friday. Bye-bye.